Hey, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Honor and I really like talking about music. Today I thought we'd just have a little chat, a nice little catch up, because the world hasn't exactly been like it usually is for the past 6 months. A lot has happened. I do encourage you to get a drink, whether that be tea, coffee or tequila, whatever is your poison. I'm personally drinking what is known as trash tea, or just chocolate cacao husk tea. It's like the husks of the cacao beans, they still taste like chocolate when you put them in water, so it's like having chocolate without the sugar or anything else nasty. So yeah, sit back and let's just hang out for a couple minutes. So here in WA we are almost back to normal. We're at phase 4 of restrictions, so we were due to be back in stage 5, which is basically life back as normal, but obviously the outbreak in Victoria has changed that, which, you know, it sucks a little bit, but I'm still so thankful that I'm here in WA. Gigs are back on. Venue capacity still like has to be 60 to 70% capped, but I don't really have anything to complain about because I can go to gigs and that's what I wanted. I've only been to 2 gigs since venues opened again, which I know is very poor form, but I am single again and have very limited friends to drag along. And by limited I mean 1. God bless Harvey. I mean, what a trooper. I put him through all my bullshit and he still sticks around. Cheers to you, Harv. He doesn't watch my videos. So the first one I went to was Last Lines at Lucy's Love Shack. Ooh, alliteration, come on. Anyways, it was sick. Let's talk supports first. There was a fairly new band called Fizz. They blew me away. They're noisy, grungy, fuzzy goodness. I feel like them and Bag of Bones could put on an amazing gig. Like, can you imagine that down at, like, I don't know, Indie Bar or something? Oh, that would be wicked. Ooh, they also had Phone Line Valentine, who are just always a joy to watch. Oh my goodness, they're so good at what they do. They've just nailed their sound, and just I think I'm intimidated by how cool people younger than me are nowadays. Like, they're not that much younger, but I still feel like at 20, almost 22, I should be a lot cooler than I currently am. And then yeah, Last Lines tore the place down as per usual. I'll insert a little clip here. They bring an energy that just can't be beaten. The fans are so passionate and it creates such a welcoming atmosphere. I feel like even if you go to the gigs and don't talk to anyone at all, which is what I do because I'm one shy little cretin, you still feel a part of it and accepted and part of like this really cool family, and I feel like that should be such an indicator of success and something they should be really proud of. I love that band so much. Second gig I went to was my boys, my day one lads. It was Young Robin, standard. Believe it or not, first gig I've ever been to at the Bird. Out of how many years have I been able to go to gigs at 18 plus venues? Like almost 4 years. I've never been to the Bird, at least not for a gig. Like, I've been there for drinks, but yeah. First support was Joan and the Giants. First time seeing them and oh my goodness, what a voice. Like, took my breath away. I don't know how her breath wasn't taken away. I have so much respect for the lead singer. She jumps about on stage and doesn't sound out of breath at all. I feel like if I did that for 10 seconds, even if I could sing a single note in tune, I would never be able to do what she does. Oh my god, like, mad respect for the woman. Second support was Ghost Care, who I absolutely adore. I would take a gunshot for all 3 of them. I would take a gunshot, I would propose, I probably will propose. I just love them so much. If they don't release Kevin Garnett soon, I'm gonna lose my mind. I will sit on someone's doorstep until they record and release it. And if anyone else feels the same, give me a date and a time and I will bring a tent and a thermos. The world needs to hear such a mammoth of a tune. And then Young Robin came on, and holy shit. I know, I'm well aware that I talk about this band way too much and I always praise them, but I was honestly taken aback. They have come out of isolation as this whole new band. There is this whole new era of Young Robin, and I'm so here for it and so excited. I mean, they were great before, but it feels like they've just broken through this creative barrier, and yeah, just everything is so elevated. The sound is so much more complex and mature, and it's really inspiring. The confidence on the stage was like something I've never seen before. To see this band grow has just been such a joy in my life. I feel like we've really grown together, not on purpose, but just in the way that as I'm sort of coming into myself and finding little moments of confidence, which is unheard of, they've also been coming into themselves and becoming their final form. It was nice to see my mate Clint there. Clint, if you're watching, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, it kind of felt like a bit of a reunion in a sense. I mean, Young Robin played one of their first gigs at my school, and that wasn't even in my last year of school, so you know, I finished in 2016, so God knows how long I've been going to see their shows, or how many shows I've seen. I wouldn't even be able to count, but they've just been such a constant in my weekend life that seeing them after this like very long and painful period of not going to shows, it was like, oh, okay, I'm back home again. This is great. I'm a little distracted because I can see a bug that has creeped in from my mum's little mini farm out there through my window. What else has been going on? Oh yeah, TikTok fame. I'm kidding. It was just one video that popped off a little bit. It's a really dumb video. I'll insert it here. I'm returning this candle. Yeah, sure. Was there a problem with it? The scent made me shit myself. Oh, that's a shame. So yeah, I didn't think much of, making it, but it is at over 350,000 views, and over 50,000 likes. And I just don't know how I feel about that many people seeing me. And also the fact that I will forever be more known for that video than anything that I ever make for you guys on here. What else? I've been on a bit of a nostalgia trip recently. It all started with that bloody Kilby song, Girl. I meant to say Kilby Girl song. Something about it sent me back to when I was like 15, 16, and listening to British indie heartthrob kind of music. So it's been a lot of Catfish and the Bottlemen, old school 1975, Danse à la Plage, Viola Beach, and some new ones that I've been really loving, like Inhaler. I've completely fallen in love with them. Oh my goodness. And Boy Azuga, so good. And then McFly had to go and release music. Don't do that to me. Don't make me regress. Look, it's cheesy, but it's a tune. I've decided I need to stop feeling ashamed of my music tastes. Obviously working in the music industry now, I'm surrounded by a lot of cool people, and I often feel very inferior because I feel like my music taste is never heavy enough or underground enough, and I feel like people judge me for that. I honestly fear that people don't like me because I'm too basic for them. But I kind of need to keep in mind that I also work with a lot of people that are at least a decade older than me, and so they've had that time to actually explore other things and listen to enough music. I listen to so much music, but there's so much that I don't know yet. But yeah, I'm kind of done with hiding my less progressive music tastes, because at the end of the day, it's just a combination of sound waves, and if it gives me serotonin, fuck it. So yes, I thoroughly enjoy McFly's new song, just as much as I thoroughly enjoy One Direction and 5 Seconds of Summer. Sue me. Talking of serotonin, here's something that stole the moment. Do you see what I did there? So these are my latest vinyl purchases. I got the Dead Boys EP and Hypersonic Missiles from the one and only Sam Fender. If it's not abundantly clear that I am in love with his music and him. So I'm chuffed to have these in my collection. This one is very cool because it's made to look like a cornetto. Those cheekbones could cut through the driest of vegan Christmas roasts. I'm going away for the last week of this month, which I am so excited for and so grateful that I can travel in these insane times that we are currently living in. We're very lucky that WA is so big and there's so many places you can go to. So yeah, my parents are taking me up to Kalbarri for a much needed break. As much as I love my job, and I really do, I adore it. I don't know where I would be without it. It does take a lot out of me. It's kind of the only thing that I do, and it takes a lot of my energy. So I am looking forward to just having a week of no emails. Just no emails or phone calls, you know? I'm gonna read a lot. I'm gonna spend a lot of time in the sun, because Kalbarri is one of those places where no matter what the time of the year, the weather is just always nice. It's always sunny and it's always warm. It's magic. I do actually want to film a video while I'm up there, but we'll see how that goes. I don't want to make any promises because Kalbarri is so weird. It's like this town that time forgot, and you don't feel connected to the current year while you're there in a nice way. So if I feel like it, I'll make the video. If not, I'm just gonna enjoy it. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I hope you've enjoyed this little catch up. I have. If you want to comment, if you want to talk, in the comments let me know the last gig you went to and the last vinyl you bought. I hope you have a lovely week ahead of you, and I will catch you on the flip side. TTFN.